So, what if I told you there's a little secret, maybe just 2 sentences long, that could totally change your workday? Well, today, that's exactly what we're diving into, the simple but incredibly powerful art of the thank you note.
You know the feeling, right? A colleague totally saves the day, they go way above and beyond for you, but then the day gets crazy and that perfect moment to just say, thank you, it just vanishes. We've all been there.
This happens so often, there's actually a name for it. It's called the gratitude gap. So, the big question is, why do we hesitate to show appreciation, even when we're genuinely feeling it?
Well, the reasons are actually pretty simple. The research shows it usually just boils down to two things. First, we get busy. Our schedules just take over. And second, sometimes we just can't find the right words in that moment. The good intention is there for sure, but the follow-through just doesn't happen. But closing that gap is absolutely crucial because saying thanks is so much more than just being polite. Believe it or not, there's a really strong business case for making appreciation a real priority.
And here's the key thing to get. Gratitude is not some soft skill. No way. It's a strategic tool, a genuine culture where people feel appreciated that directly fuels employee engagement, how well teams work together, and just a better company culture overall. I mean, it makes sense, right? When people feel valued, they're just more motivated and more committed.
And hey, the data totally backs this up. A recent study found that for 37% of employees, simple personal recognition isn't just a nice to have. It is the single most effective way to get them to do their best work.
And it doesn't stop with individual performance. Oh no, it hits the bottom line. Businesses that really build a strong culture of recognition see over 4 times the revenue growth compared to companies that don't. 4 times. That is a huge difference. So, okay, we know it's important, but we also know we get busy or we just get stuck for words. So, what's the solution? That's where this thank you playbook comes in. Think of it like a simple, practical toolkit with a message ready to go for pretty much any moment.
And the great thing about this approach is just how versatile it is. The source material breaks it all down into these handy categories, so you can just quickly find the perfect note for any situation, whether you're thanking a supportive coworker, a teammate who's leaving, someone who covered for you, or even your boss. All right, theory is great, but let's see what this actually looks like in action. We're going to look at a few real notes for real situations, and you'll see just how easy and effective this can be.
Okay, check this one out for when a coworker really has your back. Thank you for supporting me when I was under pressure. Your kindness and thoughtfulness kept my stress levels in check. See? It's specific, it's from the heart, and it tells them exactly what kind of impact they had.
Or how about this one for a colleague who covered for you while you were out? Thanks to you, I had no overflowing inbox to worry about upon my return from vacation. I am so fortunate to have a colleague like you. This goes so far beyond a simple thanks, right? It shows them you really noticed and valued their effort. And hey, appreciation doesn't always have to be super formal or serious. This note for someone who's leaving adds a little bit of humor. Best of luck finding coworkers better than us. We will miss you. It's lighthearted, it's warm, and it's definitely something they'll remember.
Okay, so as we wrap up here, let's just lock in that final, really powerful takeaway about the power of appreciation. If you need one last number to really drive this home, this is it. A staggering 40% of employees say they would put more effort into their work if they were just recognized more often. Just think about that. That's almost half the workforce ready to give more, just waiting for a little appreciation. So at the end of the day, this isn't complicated stuff. A simple thank you note can set off this amazing chain reaction. You can brighten someone's day, you can make your team stronger, and you can help build a more connected and productive workplace for everybody.
So I'll just leave you with this perfect quote from Gertrude Stein. Silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone. And that really brings us right back to the beginning, doesn't it? So who can you thank today? Don't let that moment slip by.